Alright, here we go again. B&J's Custom. Just giving y'all a shot of the 6.0 engine block. Got the timing chain in there. All of the pistons are in there. Just giving y'all a shot of all the pistons in there. I know it's a little dark. Let me cut the light on. There we go. Just shot of all the pistons. Right now I'm waiting on lifters. Got the cam in. It's gonna be a Chevy Performance cam. Got it in there. I'm waiting on lifters now and lifter trays. The old lifters and the lifter trays are burned real bad. So I'm gonna need to get new lifter trays. You know, those are plastic. Once they heat up, they'll melt. And then the old lifters, you know, I'm putting a new cam. So, you know, when you put a new cam, you always want to put new lifters so they can marry together and resurface together. They're turning over right now. Now look at the bottom end. That's all the pistons that are in there. All the main caps. 24 reluctor wheel. You know, of course, the pistons, we got new piston rings. I probably showed you that in the previous video, but all of these here was torqued to 15 foot-pounds. And then you had to put 60 degrees on all of them. This is a first stage engine. Just giving y'all a shot of that. Yep. I'm gonna have to put another coat of paint on there. Got a little oil on it. It's coming together real good. Once I get those lifters in tomorrow, we waiting on the oil pump. Let me get the oil pump in. Get the oil pump in, the lifters. I'll show y'all that it is working, moving with ease. All of the parts are working and moving. Let me get a shot of these pistons coming in and out down here. Back up just a little bit. All right. And that's it for the 6.0 for right now. Gonna move on over to the 5.3. The 5.3 is moving a little bit better than the 6.0. We had all the parts for the 5.3. Got it flipped over right now. Putting the windage tray on it. Got the back cover on it. We had the back cover on the 6.0 engine too. We got the front cover on. This one here got, as you can see down off in there, it's got a new oil pump. We need to tighten that bolt for that oil pickup tube right there. It's got a new timing chain. We got the front cover on there.
So we're in the Miller M295. This is basically a stop setup, a stock oil pump for it. You know, give a stock oil pressure on it, so when you start the vehicle up, you should have at least 60 pounds of pressure, better than that. So this is what we use here. They're real good pumps. This is really nothing high performance. This is going into a cruiser vehicle, so this would be more than enough. You know, set up here. So when you change these pumps on here, like on here, like it has instructions on here. It has a couple different sets of oil rings on here. This is very critical for these oil pumps on these LS motors here. So basically, like if you get a Mellon pump here, and if it has a red O-ring on here, you have to use a green one on here. And if you don't have this one here, if you don't have a red one or a green one, than have the smaller black one. So that's very critical when you're changing these oil pumps on these LS engines here. So again, so like I said, if you on your pickup tube, if it's red, you use the green one. If you don't have a red one, use the black one. So that's very critical on these pumps here. And like I said, these here, you can get these on Amazon or eBay. They usually right around about $61 for shipping here in Dallas. So very good pump. You know, we stand by them. They're really good. So you can't go wrong with it. You know, it's very cost efficient. You know, it's peace of mind. You can't go wrong with it, period. So,
all right, that's the Melon M295. Melon need to send us some parts, you know what I'm saying, for repping them and showing them a little love. Got the 5.3 coming together real good. Right now you're gonna be installing the windage tray. So you install the windage tray, you're gonna go ahead and put the oil pan on there. And with those oil pumps too, and another thing that needs to be done, make sure you prime those before you start that engine. Make sure you prime that oil pump before you start those engines.
You do not want to have dry start whatsoever. Dry start is very, very, very bad for any motor.
All right, so you know the same thing with this one. Got all the pistons in, everything in there, all of the lifter trays. I'm a little jealous because this one here had the trays. It was still good, had brand new lifters already. So this one here is moving along a little bit faster than the other one. But tomorrow we should have the trays and we should have some lifters, and here's the pistons going in and out. Everything is working like it's supposed to be. Showing that that block is not locked up. That's what you don't want. All right, so yeah. And this one here, this is the 5.3. This one should be wrapped up today. I think we're still holding on cylinder head bolts. That's my fault. And we should have those in probably tomorrow. We had the cylinder head bolts in tomorrow for both engines. We should have the lifter trays for the other engine and the lifters for the 6.0 engine. And yeah, this is just B&J's Custom in Dallas, Texas, man. That's how we do it. It's not always a pull and an install. Sometimes you gotta rebuild them. And again, this is the 5.3. Got the 6.0 over here. WOP, waiting on parts. And I was talking about the paint on that one. This one here, I probably didn't say it a couple times, but I gotta get some gloss black paint. This is just primer paint right here. I'm gonna get gloss black paint and paint it up when it's finished. It should be, I should be painting this one tomorrow. I should have all the paint for this one. We should have the cylinder heads for this one. We already got the cylinder head gaskets and everything. We got cylinder head gaskets for this one, this 6.0 right here. But can't go any further until we get that oil pump. So I was just updating y'all on what I had going on. It's a late night and I'm ready to get up out of here. Again, this is B&J's Custom. Get at me at dieselmechanic8@gmail.com. I'll update y'all in another video. See you later. Alright, I keep forgetting to add this engine in there. This is the engine that was on the ground that was connected to the transmission. Let me tell you a little bit about this engine right here. This engine was going in an 89 Caprice. I probably already said that, but I kind of painted it a little bit already. I'm gonna hit it again with another coat of that cast iron look. And right there you can see this is a 4853, so this is a 5.3 setup. Probably you can't see it, all the work has been done, but it's had a new oil pump, the same oil pump we just talked about, had that installed in there. This one had a Texas Speed Cam installed in it. And here it is, the box for it, TexasSpeed.com. Go check them out. They're out in Austin. They're a good company. Texas Speed LS Cam. Also installed the blue LS6 valve springs on there. Anytime you put a cam in there, you need to put some tougher valve springs in there, because you will break them. You will break them. So yeah, I kept forgetting and leaving this engine out of the video, so I thought I'd add this on to the end. All the work on this one has been done. This engine right here is pretty much ready to install right here. Need the valve covers put on, but it's pretty much need to be cleaned up. All the accessories added on, and this ready to be installed. Again, that's LS7 lifters, and you got Texas Speed Cam right here. Check them out at www.texasspeed.com. And we got the brand new oil pump in there. Alright, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to wrap this night up. And we're going to get up out of here. You got all the bolts tightened down. And the windage tray ready to install the oil pan. And on this engine right here, I ain't just showing out, he's spinning it again, trying to show you got it all working. But on this engine, we're gonna be using a muscle car oil pan. This is it over here. This is a special oil pan right here. I learned from trial and error. You need this pan right here. This pan right here is very important.
So basically what he's saying is, if you got any GM classic car, you know, Camaro, Box Chevy Caprice, even modern day Impala SS, you know, anything along those lines right there, even like Cutlass or any G-Body, Monte Carlo SS, anything along those lines, this pump here, no, let's try this again. This oil pan here is needed. It's a good clearance pan here. Some people don't like to use it. We've been using this pump here, this pan, excuse me. It works very well. You get a lot of clearance on here, so it's either this pan or the air body pan, but as far as cost efficiency, these pans here does work. We haven't had a problem with them. We went through speed bumps with them. They haven't hit anything, so it works very well for the applications that we've used and the swaps that we use in these vehicles that I have named. So this is the part number right here for it. Or you can just buy this pan by itself, or you can do better, just buy this pan as a kit. You know, it comes with a new pickup tool, it comes with bolts, it comes with everything. It makes it pretty much a painless install when you're doing your swaps. So this is it. So this pan here is actually the Hummer H3 pan that they offer. They offer the 5. So they offer this pan here. This pan actually came off of the Hummer H3. They offer that. This is actually a V8 pan. They offer the 5.3 in those Hummer H3s. So they call it the Alpha V8, but it's actually a Hummer H3 pan. This is what this is. So they made them as a muscle car install kit. So this is it here. It works very well. Like I said, any GMA body, G-body car, Box Chevy Caprice, this is it. So this is what to get you done right here. And then it's not too bad. You can get these online for like right at $200. And like I said, it has everything with it. Has the bolts, window tray right here, brand new pickup tool. Has some necessary bolts for the new oil, you know, for your oil pump. So I mean, you can't go wrong with this here. Total no-brainer. And that's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna sit this down here, just see how it looks. I'm probably not gonna bolt it down tonight because we are gonna wrap this night up here.
eventually. But another important part to this oil pan that I found out the hard way, when you install these on these classic Chevy cars, on these older Chevy cars, the most important part to me right here is this hump right here in the side, because if you put a regular oil pan on there, it will hit the stern linkage.
Right over here.
Will hit the stern linkage. So as you can see, it's got a dip right here where the stern's linkage can pass through there, and then on this side right here, when you turn that wheel all the way to one side, it'll pretty much clear this part right here because of this pan. This pan right here is very important. I learned the hard way. I'm trying to help you out not to do it, because this right here, man, that's rough. That's rough to have to put that oil pan on, pull it off, put another one on, pull it off, put another one on. I probably went to about 3 or 4 oil pans before I figured out that this was the oil pan that we needed right here. But again, this is a muscle car oil pan. That's what they call it. Anybody you say anything about a muscle car oil pan, they'll know exactly what you're talking about.
Right. So just save you some money. This oil pan again. I mean, you can go everybody pan. I mean, the everybody pan is a great pan to go with, but they do offer those as kits too. But they like $350. So you can spend the $350, which is fine. But like I said, if you want to be like $200 or maybe a little under $200, this is the way to go right here. You know, especially if you're trying to do stuff on a budget LS swap build, this is definitely the way to go too. This works great in trucks. Like I said, GM classic cars, like you named, you know, Box Chevys, A-body GM cars, G-body cars, you know, your Cutlasses, Regals, you name it. This works very well for it.
All right, I probably done said this 15 times, but we're gonna wrap this night up. We appreciate the support. If you haven't, like, subscribe, and we really appreciate the support that we get here at B&J's Custom. And we're gonna wrap this video up, and this is probably gonna be part 3 or 4. I'm not sure right now, but yeah, like I said, go ahead, like, watch, subscribe. Should have some apparel coming out pretty soon. I'll have those links in the bottom down there if they're out yet. I'm trying to get some shirts. I'd like to get some shirts, some window stickers. Trying to take this thing worldwide. But again, it's B&J's Custom in Dallas, Texas. We'll talk to you later.